What's up guys, it's KhUnlimited. Today I have another video for you guys, and today's gonna be a quick video. What's up guys, it's KhUnlimited. Today I have another video for you guys, and today's gonna be a quick video. I think, maybe long, I don't know, it always is completely opposite of what I think. But I'm gonna be talking about all the Keyblades we've seen so far in Kingdom Hearts 3. I was just watching the trailers a couple of days ago because I kind of wanted to catch up with everything Kingdom Hearts. I've been watching the trailers here and there when they were coming out, but I kind of forgot a lot of it, so watching it was kind of cool. And while watching it, I noticed that we've seen a lot of Keyblades so far in Kingdom Hearts 3. Some that we've seen before, some that we haven't. So I'm gonna be going through all of them. Not only Sora's, I'm actually going through all the Keyblades. Just kind of listing it if you guys are curious what it was, which Keyblades are shown, because I kind of didn't know that we've seen this many Keyblades, so I'm going to go through all of them. So we've seen a total of, I think, 11 Keyblades. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, we've seen a total of 11 Keyblades, not all of them being Sora's, like I said. So I'm going to start off by naming the ones that aren't Sora's that we've seen, and this includes cutscenes, gameplay, renders, etc. So the first one, maybe one of the most important ones, is No Name, which is Master Xehanort's Keyblade. We saw it in the cutscene with young Xehanort and young Ericus. You know, there's a lot of mystery behind this Keyblade. We've seen that Lucio has it in the Kingdom Hearts back cover movie. We don't know, what's the story behind it. We've seen that the eye may be able to see through time or something, so we really don't know anything about it. But yeah, this is like a Keyblade that was seen in the cutscene. I still want to name it because, you know, it is a Keyblade. Another Keyblade that isn't Sora's that we saw is Vanitas's, which is a Void Gear. We saw this in one of the recent trailers, which was the one of Monsters Inc. Yeah, we see Vanitas in there, we see the Void Gear. Not much to mention, it's just it was there, so I wanted to mention it. And another Keyblade was, yeah, Rico's Way to the Dawn. Now this one, we don't know if it's going to be playable or not. Nomura did mention, I think, that we would be able to play with someone else. I'm banking on it to be Rico. Really want to play as Rico, he's my favorite character. So whether we get to play with it or not, we don't know. But we saw it in the cutscene, we saw it broken. We don't know how that happens, but it was shown in one of the newest trailers with Rico and Mickey. And also right after that we saw Rico's new Keyblade. So this is another Keyblade that I want to mention. It was in a render, which is his new modern looking Keyblade. I like to compare it with a modern looking key, which is why I really like it. I've always wanted a Keyblade that looks like that because you know, the Kingdom Key is based off of, you know, like the classic looking key, ancient keys that people have like in cartoons or whatnot. So having a key that actually looks like a modern key with the grooves and all that is pretty cool. So I really love how the design looks. So yeah, that's another Keyblade that we saw. And now let's move on to the Keyblades of Sora's. Now the first Keyblade I'm going to talk about that's Sora's, I don't really know if he's going to be able to use it. It's just that the first one we saw him hold in Kingdom Hearts 3, which is this one, the Master Keeper. This, I don't know if we're going to be able to use. It may just be that it's, you know, it was Aqua's. She last had it. And as you saw from the, I think it was the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, we see Sora reach his hand out for Aqua. So maybe that's kind of connected with it. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I don't even know if this cutscene is going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. This was like the first thing we saw of the game. The game looks nothing like this anymore. Sora looks nothing like that. We don't know if this cutscene is even going to be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't even know if it was even planned to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 at the start, because it was just like the first ever thing they showed. So it may be in some, you know, form or fashion in Kingdom Hearts 3, but whether it is or not, the Master Keeper was there, so I wanted to mention it. Now, the Kingdom Key is the next Keyblade. The Kingdom Key, obviously, you know, the main Keyblade. We saw Sora with it in the gameplay. It's the first Keyblade we saw in gameplay. And, well, yeah, it was. Okay, I was gonna say, like, the first gameplay wasn't really gameplay. You can tell it's kind of, like, animated, where he's kind of riding the Horde of Shadows. But, yeah, this is the first Keyblade we saw. Again, nothing new. But, starting now and on, these are all gonna be new Keyblades, which are Starseeker V2. Now this is actually the name. I don't think it's the name. This is what I've seen people calling it online, because like I said, I've been catching up with, like, you know, Kingdom Hearts news and whatnot, and I've seen people call it Starseeker V2. It's a fitting name. It kind of looks related. I like this design a lot better than the Starseeker. The Starseeker looked more on the Disney side, because, you know, there's kind of like a Disney design to a lot of Keyblades, and the Starseeker V2 looks more like the Kingdom Hearts side, and by that I mean like the more of the original Keyblades, like Oathkeeper, Oblivion, things like that. So I'm really liking Starseeker V2 better. It looks really sleek. I kind of like the design principle. It looks very similar to the Tron Keyblade in Dream Drop Distance, where the handle is a circle and the actual teeth of the Keyblade is a circle. I really like that kind of design and shape, so I'm really liking how that looks. So yeah, the Starseeker V2 was shown. I think him using it in the Hercules world. So that's where it was shown. And that segues perfectly into the actual Keyblade you get from the Hercules world. And it's this one. It's that kind of like orange yellowish looking one with the thunder. It has, like, you know, the clouds on top and all that. It looks really cool. I really like the design of this one, actually. It actually surprised me how, like, nice it looked, because usually when it comes to the world-specific Keyblades, I don't really like them much because they just don't look that good in my opinion. I usually just stick to the Keyblades that are, you know, which are not tied to a world. Like I said, Oathkeeper, Oblivion, etc. I usually like those Keyblades better. So seeing how this one looks actually looks pretty good, and I really like the design. Right after that is the Tangled Keyblade. So this is a Keyblade which is literally just, you know, Rapunzel's tower. That's what the Keyblade is. It looks good. I kind of like the simplicity of it, which is just a tower, and for the teeth of the Keyblade they just use you know, the iconic sun from the movie. Other than that, there's not much to it. It looks fine. I'm not really a huge fan of it, but I think, you know, it looks pretty cool, and you know, it was shown. So the next one is the Toy Story Keyblade. This Keyblade, again, I'm not really too much fan of. This kind of is a perfect example of a Keyblade that's very world specific, you know, with the cactus and the bandana, I think, on it. I don't have a picture up right now, but it looks really good. If anything, I really like the grip of it, because, you know, it's I think Buzz Lightyear inspired from what I remember. I really like that part of it, but the rest of the Keyblade, it's okay. It looks like a Keyblade from any other world, but yeah, that was another Keyblade that was shown from the trailers. And the last one is the Monsters Incorporated Keyblade. I believe this was the newest one that was shown from the Monsters Incorporated trailer, which shows, you know, Sora using that Keyblade. Now this Keyblade I'm actually a big fan of, because I think this is one of the first Keyblades where you can tell this is a Keyblade they really couldn't do before in like a previous game, because, you know, like the Tangled Keyblade and the Toy Story Keyblade, they're cool, but I could see them being possible in a way in like Kingdom Hearts 2 or like in any other game. But Monsters Incorporated, if you look at the Keyblade, the amount of detail they have in that, because it's made of like really little intricate metal parts, I think it really looks cool like that. And the amount of detail they put into it, like I said, is a lot more than any other Keyblade. Now, whether it's like that in the gameplay, maybe they, like, you know, simplify the model or whatever, because we have a good picture of the render. Whether the model's actually like that in the game, who knows? But yeah, that's the last Keyblade that was shown. So yeah, those are all the Keyblades. I just kind of want to run through them, because I thought it was pretty interesting that we've seen this many Keyblades, because we've been kind of drip fed the trailers and you kind of don't really focus on it. But when I was watching all the trailers like at once, I've noticed how much Keyblades were shown, so I thought it was kind of cool. So just to go through all of them again, we saw the No Name, the Void Gear, Way to the Dawn, Riku's new Keyblade, Master Keeper, Kingdom Key, Star Seeker V2, the Hercules Keyblade, the Tangled Keyblade, Toy Story Keyblade, and the Monsters Incorporated Keyblade. So yeah, those are all 11 that we saw, and 7 of them being Sora's. Yeah, 7 of them being Sora's, if we want to count Master Keeper. So that's all I really want to cover in this video. I just wanted to go over it. I thought it was kind of a fun video, and it's kind of good for me. I'm trying to catch up to everything that's been revealed of Kingdom Hearts. I'm probably going to have more videos like this as I kind of delve deeper into all the news and all that came out in the past year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if there's any other videos you guys want me to make. I'm kind of scarce on ideas. I used to have like kind of a file of all the video ideas I want to make like a year ago, but that got wiped with my hard drive. I made a video a while ago that explained how that happened. But yeah, so I'm kind of trying to build up another file of video ideas I want to make. So if you guys have any ideas for videos you want me to make, let me know down in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.